shows that we're live. What is
Oh, there it goes. We're back.
It's just a hiccup.
It was a pretty long hiccup.
I wonder if it separated it though. Yep, it's definitely a freaking crawfish.
Or else it's a lobster. Ooh, Raha, Raha.
I really hate when they keep switching sides right after you toss it.
Yes.
Yeah, Bernice just said, but it should have been back right now. It'll come back in a second. Oh, fucking crawfish. Did it come back? Okay.
It's back, yeah.
Diego's telling me. I'm actually getting pretty tired. I have to get up fairly early.
Alright.
Did I show you that video? It's like a compilation of all these fuck ups on Animal Crossing, and it's pretty hilarious. There's one in there that I verbally gasped.
Was it any of the ones where people released the fish accidentally?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it was a coelacanth?
Coelacanth?
Coelacanth. Because everyone else was showing theirs off, and she accidentally hit release.
Yeah, and there's no like confirm, it's just release.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it's fake if they react to the shock thing, but then like most times people just like they just stand there or they like move around just slightly to be like, is it coming back? Like, no man, it's not coming back.
Because this one, the lady watched it and just said yeet. Like the sound effects on it was hilarious. I remember showing you the one that just the lady had a bad day. Or everything that kept going
Oh
wrong.
yeah, where it was just like the mosquito, the trent, or the scorpion, and this, and just like.
Release. Oh, come on, please. It's been at least kind enough to always give me small or mediums.
That was not the case when I was trying to fish for shit.
Mm-hmm. It's giving me like 1 and 2s, which I believe the one I need is a 2. So this one's too small, but... Yep, because it's another killifish.
You're safe, even though it's a pond.
Well, I gotta make another rod. God damn it, the pincer bugs are getting everywhere and I hate it.
I'm not looking forward to catching all the beetles in the game, though. Super not looking forward to that. Oh, I did go back to and take some more pictures of recent Cyrus, and now they're asking for like, oh, I want a chic wedding thing. I'm like, you know what? You should have asked for this before I already got tired of your shit.
Yeah, like a month of this. Like I got done with it like after 2 days.
After no, the third day when I was like, okay, we did the ceremony,
The
we did the
wraparound.
reception, and then back to the ceremony. I'm like, what? And then not
When
only
I got
was
to the point where I can have people in the shot, it got a little exciting again.
yeah, and then I actually like tried, and then but yeah, it just I I needed not that many repeats of the ceremony, the reception. It needs to be cute and pink. Like I just not. Then I was like, now we want chic and we want white, beige, and brown. I'm like, you should have asked. Like you knew that you had this for a month.
And you wanted the same goddamn thing.
Like you should have rotated that in earlier and to keep me interested. You know, but it didn't, and I talked to Harv, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, wedding fencing." I was like, "What?" Like, so if I didn't talk to you, I would not have gone wedding fencing.
Oh my god. Oh, I've used up, what, 30 things that you gave me today?
I think I only gave you like 20. Did I give you 30?
Oh, I had 5. That's why. I had 5 with me.
Oh.
Hmm. I think this might be a beta. Nope, it's a chub.
Kale Chub. Are you in the river?
Yeah, I just saw a tiny one, so I went for it.
What are you trying to go for in the river?
Oh, there's during this time of day is beta fishes.
Oh.
So I have one, and I wanted to get. I think I'm only gonna do the models of the bugs because that seems they're just so cumbersome. Whereas the fish, at least it looks cool in a tank, you know. Well, actually, I do want to get the little butterfly thing, fish thing. Lisa had them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. I don't know what the season is for that.
It's a cold weather.
Oh, that makes sense.
Kill. Hey, Jerry.
Okay. Crawfish.
I don't remember I told you, but I like your orchard.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've replanted it 3 times because I had to move it like ever so slightly,
Yeah.
ever so slightly, and then I was like, oh man, I should have put the dark dirt underneath. Replant the whole thing just to plant it in the same spot because I'm like an idiot. So the only thing is running it in the orchard, like, and then you start bumping into trees. I mean, in real life, obviously you wouldn't run and bump into trees, but
So the rocks, when you moved them here, did you leave the green grass there purposely, or do you know if it shows up on? Does it wherever it shows up, it has to have green grass around it?
it has to be a floor texture that rocks can be on. Yeah. So at the time, the only grass was the squares where I wanted the rocks. In between, everything was stone because rocks can't grow on stone.
Okay, because I think that's I told Diego to do it that way. So if I put sand in the spots that I want them to go, would that still would they grow on the sand?
I don't know. Like in many ways, my rock garden is like super basic. I mean, I tried to spruce it up, but I don't really care. They're rocks.
No. I hate when I forget to turn around when I use the ladder. I go right back down.
Alright. Did I water my flowers today? I don't know. Let's water the flowers today.
My island has been raining, so... I'll still water the black flowers because I don't think it counts as far as the gold goes. Do you only have one pond?
No, I have two.
Oh, you have one upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I mean. Oh, I can tell you right now if the race car bed makes a sound.
Okay. Let me know. It's probably staying there anyway. It doesn't.
It honks when you land on it.
That's still sort of amazing, but probably really... If it was a real bed, that is not something I would want to listen to as I go into bed. It probably would, like, startle me awake, and then I'll be like, this bed!
Gotta go! Oh my god, I don't like the fish that keep moving. I'm typically not a fan of range. Range just is never nice to me. Kill a fish, yeah. I know they said you have a better chance of finding things if you go to islands.
I don't know.
Like, it has a higher chance. But I have to find an island with a pond, and not all of them have ponds.
No, and then not only that, I've noticed, because I've tried, but you also can't dig up any clams on an island.
So you have to come in with everything ready to go.
Yeah, because I was gonna do that for the sharks, right? Because whenever you go to an island, that's the timetable for the encounters. So if you go to an island, let's say the Ranchu stops at 4 or whatever it stops at. If you go to the island at 3:59 and you leave your system on and come back at like 7 p.m., you still can catch the Ranchu because it's locked in. So that's at least cool. And so I was like, I'm going to do that because it's a lot easier to see the shark fins in the water when it's daytime. So I was going to do that. But I ran out of fish bait, and then I happened to be on a bug catching island. I was like, this is stupid.
I remember I went to an island because I needed more iron. And it gave me one with a bunch of rocks in the middle of the thing.
Oh, the muddy rock.
Right.
You got the muddy rock guy. Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. Alright, I'm heading back to my island.
Alright.
I'm gonna make sure she's moving in. Because that was way too easy. Maybe it's because I've talked to her before. Alright, so Stella and Dom are people I have to probably find online.
Yeah. Or you can go Nook Mile hopping. Which, it can end up being a pretty entertaining stream. I mean, you won't actually be ravaging the islands for any resources. You're just gonna essentially just go in, see what it is, leave. And then, like, repeat.
I don't know, I've heard horror stories of, like, this one lady went to 600 goddamn islands and still hasn't found her person she wants.
That's like the whole like RNG part of it. Like that's why I was so super glad I got Cherry, because I think I only bought like 2 tickets, and the first island had a sheep named Barbara.
Barbara.
Yeah. And I was like, nah. And then I think, or maybe I got three. And then I think the next one was maybe a cow named Patty or whatever. But and then on my last ticket, I was like, and I was like, oh, last ticket. If I don't find anyone, oh well. Like I wasn't really searching. I was really going more for resources. But then it was Cherry. And I was just like, done. We're doing this. So that really worked out well. And now she's never leaving. Never.
I'm gonna go check the pawns in my island real quick before putting stuff away. Oh, I think it's too tiny, but I'll give it a chance. Kill a fish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Release.
Oh, pond skater's an insect too. Why did I sell that? Oh well.
Alright, I might go ahead and start closing out the stream.
Alright.
Thank you for those who are still here watching. We will be on tomorrow with some Warzone.
Warzone, yeah.
Last
I gotta set my PS4 to download and hopefully I have enough room.
I do too. I'll do it in the morning. I gotta remember, that's all. And then, I'm sorry, I keep shaking the goddamn computer.
Oh, yeah.
But, and then Saturday we'll be back up to doing Borderlands. Now, I do have to do some blood work in the morning, but that's like at 11. So, no, it's a 10. So I should be back before.
Yeah.
Then. I'll just be queasy.
I know
Hey,
that.
Big Daddy. And good night.
Good night. I can't wait to see if Audie's gonna be in boxes tomorrow, because I have so many Nook miles. I'm ready to cash in on a bunch of Nook miles and see if I can get something cool. If not, I have amiibo cards and will easily fill that spot.
Holy shit.
I got a 95. That sounds pretty cool.
I wasn't gonna doubt anything lower than an 87, I want to say. A place.
Yes. But yeah, no, the way you were like, see what it lands on, like, it's not a roulette.
I got the antique and mini table in black.
Nice. Wait.
Matches all the other ones I have now.
Did I do that?
It was in one of my shops.
Oh, okay.
In Time Travel Speak. The remaster got 95 too.
Maybe
those
they
are always interesting to me, the remastered like scoring.
Yeah, because are the people that score it like people that have played it before, or is this like brand new to the, you know? Because if you played it before, you are going to have certain, like, you're coming into it with this already like prejudgment because you've already played it and likely already reviewed it once before.
Did I throw a file here? It sure did.
All right. Well, you said you were going to bed after this, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably doing minor things like cutting down trees and stuff.
I was talking about One-Tastic because he said he would find out the score and then go to bed. But yeah, if you want to go to bed, I'm not going to stop you.
I'm going sleep time. Well, my first interview is not until 12:30, but Uh, I want to get up a little earlier, get dressed, prep a bit, because it's a thing where I have to have everything ready. Like, I have to be in the chat, like, at a certain time kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that I will not have any issues with Zoom, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna, like, not look up Zoom and
Like, set up.
set up and whatnot. Especially if it's part of the title is web resources. I don't want to be, not that I am, like, I don't want to seem incompetent with online things. That's probably not the impression I want to make. Not that I have a full week until this interview, but that doesn't mean, like, I'm gonna sit around.
Like, the amount of problems I have tech-wise with our stream makes me feel like, as a capture artist, they probably think I'm horribly incompetent at getting things right. But thank you guys.
That's one of the things why, like, Colin going through the beginning of the stream setup is just like, okay, so it's not just, like, us being weird. Like, these are actual issues that...
Oh, yeah. The headache behind this is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I was just like, I'm sorry. When I was like, I'm sorry, did you say you didn't change anything and then it didn't work? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I was just like, got it, all right.
Like, the most I would say we change is obviously the machine turns off. So maybe it's an import thing. Like, something's not registering right away. But regardless, it's dumb.
We're at the mercy of so much. Alright, good night, Wantastic, and we are signing off ourselves pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty much right now. I'm pretty done. But we will see you guys tomorrow night.
Yes.
And then starting next week Friday is The Last of Us.
Yes.
Part
2. Are you sure playing that too? Or are you probably not? Or are you?
I could, if you want to. I'm not entirely torn. Like, it actually didn't change too much of the gameplay when I was playing it with you.
Yeah,
like,
but I just don't know if I mean, you'll probably want to take a look at the trophies and if there's, like, a difficulty thing where it's just like, or...
I might, well, normally I play games either on normal or hard to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing how hard this game can get, I might just try normal first and then bum rush through it in survival in another day. On my own lonesome when I decide I want to punish myself.
Because when you want to be punished, you want to do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what, like, Dark Souls players do?
I'm pretty sure some people stream that.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. I know it's not the go-to one, but if you like to watch us scream, yell, get anxious, and like possibly win, go ahead and watch us play Warzone.
Yes, and we will be streaming with my fiance and his half-brother, who is actually very aggressive on Warzone and is a brand new streamer, so that's always fun.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye. I'm gonna be a stickler because there's, like, less than 20 seconds till it's 35. Might not matter at all.
Not like this.
It matters to me.
Why? How? It's not like this.
It's not, like, perfect either, because it's gonna be off in some form. It's
not
yeah. Exact to 35. But my mind will be at ease. Good night, guys.